So I left the NHS in 2004 and I was a bit concerned about it. I thought, what am I, because I was used to working with people in the National Health Service, really severe difficulties. And I was a bit concerned that maybe I just might be meeting with people who had a bit of an unhappy life. And I very quickly found out that that's not the case, that the people who were coming to see me had significant problems that were really troubling them and knocking their lives off track. And initially, I had the capacity to say, yes, I can meet with you, and off we go. But again, going back to, I was a single parent and I was not about to do any evening hours. Now, a lot of the people who were calling me wanted to be seen outside of working hours, and I was saying no. So my only recourse was to say, oh, well, you might call Jane Smith, or there's David Briggs, or whatever. But I felt really bad, because it meant that they were off on another journey of another phone call, of calling another stranger, going over their story again. And so probably within a year of having started, I invited a few colleagues of mine who I knew from within the NHS to ask them whether they would like to be doing some private practice. And lo and behold, gradually, the number of people that I was had coming and working for Connect, just bits of work. Most of the people who work for Connect work mainly in the NHS and have very, very small private practices. So mostly, if you were looking around on websites and things, you wouldn't come across them because they only take referrals from Connect. I think one of the main benefits is that when someone's in distress, then it's one phone call. So instead of what I used to do, which was, oh, well, you might try Jane, I'm thinking in my head already what the alternatives are for you. Lots of people who do come to Connect, not everybody, but many people think that they'd be meeting with me, but that's, we try to make that clear on the website that it is a practice. And I explain to people how we've set up, and that all of the therapists who work for Connect, I've met with them. I also have a kind of quality assurance review about once every 6 weeks. So I check in with each one of our therapists and make sure that things are going smoothly and that there aren't any problems.